Let me talk my shit now. Let me talk my shit. Let me talk my shit.
Caught me lacking while I was pouring on my iced tea.
I know, I barely got any in mine.
You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Welcome back to another dope episode of the BUMIS Not Bums podcast. This is season 2 of the series, man. This is a beautiful thing. It's your boy Jet Bailey. Tonight, we have a very special guest in the building by the name of Moore. Hey. How you feeling, Miss Moore?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling blessed to be here.
Absolutely. So, Moore, tell us a little something about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Who you are, where you're from, what it is that you do.
Yeah, well, I was born and raised in LA, specifically East Los Angeles and Pasadena area.
Okay.
I am a rapper. I am an engineer, a mixer, a creator, event curator, all the above.
What is your favorite out of everything?
Rapping.
Rapping?
Yes.
Can you spit bars?
Can I spit bars?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Uh-oh. Accapella. Can you spit an acapella real quick?
Can I spit an acapella? You gonna have to pay me.
I'm gonna have to pay you.
You gonna have to pay
I'm
me
paying
for
you
that.
I'm paying you my time, man, and vice versa. We paying each other's time right now. Come on.
All right. Rolly flick nigga, hit nigga, shit nigga, making all my tallies. Don't have time for the silly niggas, made for the lights, cause everybody wanna see me. Get up from the ground, holla back, you don't see me. Bitch in the waiting, she can't even read it. I'm running up a pack and yeah, I'm feeling conceited. Royally painted, go get it, receipted. Everything I want, I go get, I can see it. I'm winning in this game, so it don't even matter. I'm spreading out that paper, yeah, I'm making it splatter. Reserved all the seats, cause my pockets get fatter. Everything I want, I go get, it's chatter.
You kind of tough. Hold up.
A little bit.
Hold up. Dang, that was some bars right there. Respect, shorty.
Thank you.
I fuck with it. So, speaking of bars, tell us about this most recent show that you had at Songbird.
Yes. So I just had a show at Songbird at Union Market in D.C.
Okay.
It was a show with my collective called Afro Soul Sounds.
Cool.
It's 4 of us. We're all artists. Individual artists, but we come together, we make music.
Dope.
And we had our 4th show. That was our 4th show we've done since we started.
Okay, and when did y'all start?
What was that? August? Yeah, we started back in August.
Damn, you've had 4 shows since August?
We've had 5, but that was, so we have a Afro Soul Sound series, and that was our 4th Afro Soul Sound series, part of the series.
Right. So what was the 5th one?
The 5th one was like this backyard bash we had. It was just a
dope.
lit, show with all of our homies and in the backyard having a good time.
Next time you have one of those, let me know so I can pull up.
I will. When was that? It was Easter Sunday too, so it was nice outside.
It was a beautiful day.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
It was gorgeous.
That's what's up. So tell us about like the spark for you. What was like the major thing that kind of just, in your head, it's like, damn, I got to go after this.
Right. So it's a little bit of a story. So are you ready to hear it?
That's what we here for, baby. Let's go.
Awesome. So basically, in high school, I was straight up athlete, volleyball player, whole 9 yards.
Okay.
Trying to get recruited. That was my thing. That's what I wanted to go after.
Yeah.
So, but I did have an interest in music a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I started playing around with different DAWs and just started making beats just on GarageBand. And I saw this program. It was an NYU program. It was like engineering, mixing, like master classes for high schoolers. But you had to apply and you had to get accepted.
Right.
I sent a demo in of some random beats I made.
Okay.
And I got accepted to this NYU program. And when I got there, I realized that I was the only female accepted. It was me, and I was also the only black person.
Nice.
So it was me and 24 other white boys in this intensive. It was like a 2-week, 8 hours a day intensive of just learning about everything audio, everything live recording, all recording arts really. So that was kind of like the moment that I realized that, I wanted to take it seriously, that maybe, I could change my major and going into college and
What was it originally?
I was gonna do like sociology, you know, something, or maybe psychology, because I didn't really know what I wanted to do until that moment, really.
That spark.
And it's crazy because a week after that program, I was playing at a volleyball camp, trying to get recruited, and I tore my ACL, and it ended my volleyball career.
If that ain't a sign, you know?
If that ain't a sign. And literally, like, the day or two before I had tore it, I had told my dad that I wanted to take music seriously.
Wow. That's amazing.
So, you know.
Things like that, you just got to let them play.
Let it happen. You know, have faith, have hope, just believe in yourself, because I'm a true believer in everything happens for a reason. I definitely believe that. Me tearing my ACL a week after that program, a week after meeting all these new artists, meeting like people who wanted to do the same thing as me, who had the same interests, just being in that creative environment, it just changed my life.
Hell yeah. I love to hear it. That's amazing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was supposed to happen, and that shit happened.
And now we're here.
Doing the same exact thing.
Exactly.
You know? So, More, tell us about your biggest influence. You know, is there anyone in particular that kind of stands out for you?
I would say,
aside from Mama.
Aside from moms.
Shout out to all the moms in the
building.
My
mom's here for those who don't know. Shout out my mom.
Absolutely.
Came all the way here from California.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
So, I would say I have a couple influences. Just in terms of like carrying myself as an artist, I'm really influenced by Kendrick Lamar. As well as his music. I mean, I've always been a Kendrick Lamar fan since day one, literally since middle school. But I would say a couple of my influences as like in terms of my writing, how I rap, how I flow. Tyler, the Creator, is a big one. Lil Wayne is a big one. Okay. Freddie Gibbs, MF Doom. Those are kind of the...
MF? Okay.
Yeah, those are kind of the biggest influences that I have as a rapper. And Nicki. Definitely Nicki. Shout out Nicki.
Hey, that's what's up. Hey, I fucks with it.
Yeah.
Those are some really like prime candidates of, you know, some influential people. So
yeah,
respect due.
Thank you.
More, you ready for the interactive segment of this interview?
I am.
Have you had a chance to watch any of the other interviews?
Yes, I watched a couple.
Oh, a couple?
Yeah, I checked.
Shout out to More for watching a couple. Every time I bring someone through, they say no, they haven't. They barely watched it, or they seen a snippet. Thank you. I appreciate you. You know? Yeah, and vice versa. That's how we should do.
I try to, you know.
That's how you should operate, you know what I'm saying?
We're
supposed to grow together, right?
Exactly.
Why don't we learn about each other along the way?
Period.
That's what I'm talking about.
I got to ask you a couple questions.
Let's do it. I'm ready. Okay?
Who are your influences?
Who are my influences?
As an artist, I would say your artist influences and your influences in your career.
My artist influences. Yeah. One is this guy named Russ.
I know Russ.
Russ.
Yes.
Very big influence of mine.
Okay.
Russ, Nipsey Hussle is a major influence of mine.
Awesome. You know I love to hear that.
Yeah, that's my guy. Yeah, for sure.
You know I love to hear that.
And those are my top two for sure.
I love that.
Another influence of mine was Logic when he was coming up out of Maryland, which is where I'm from. So I actually seen the whole come up.
Wow.
So it was cool just to be around that and then just see the numbers just grow, you know, exponentially. It was amazing. And it just let me know that all this is possible because I'm in the environment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm seeing everything, all the work being put in. I could do that. So that's what I started, you know.
And when you put in the work, you see that outcome. You see the results. Like, that's exactly what happened with Songbird because originally we weren't even supposed to be at that venue. But we had a thought. We were like, let's get Songbird. And from then, we wrote everything out. We planned everything out.
Right.
And they gave us the venue.
You know why?
Boom.
Your execution approach, like how you just like came up to them, you know what I'm saying? And you I'm sure you guys had a great show, you know. But first and foremost, wonderful. Like your approach to even getting the show, I'm sure you were emailing them. If not email, it was in direct communication with somebody, and you're very thorough with providing the information that they needed to ensure a successful night, right? I make music. I rap. I do all this shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like, aside from just podcasting, which I love to do, I love to get acclimated with new individuals who have similar mindsets as we were talking about. You know what I'm saying? And just shed some more light on all y'all, because that's the part of this shit. Bummies not bums. You know what I mean? I really respect you, and I think you are. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I think you embody the characteristics of what I feel as though a bummy is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
So thank you. This is the part of the segment called Bummy Pong, okay?
All right.
The objective of the game is to make at least 3 cups. Under each cup, you have a challenge. You got to make at least 3 cups, okay, Mo? At least 3.
Honestly, I'm not good at.
Have you ever played beer pong?
Yes.
You went to Howard, right?
I went to Howard and I went to a PWI in high school.
Okay.
Predominantly white institution.
So you know exactly, yeah.
So yes.
Yeah.
We play.
I bet. So you know how to play.
Yes, I know how to play, but I'm not very good.
All right, it's cool. It's cool. So check this out. Ping pong ball's right here. First shot. Let's get it.
All right.
Uh-oh, let's go. Hey. It's okay. It's okay.
We gonna get
There's
it.
a lot in there.
We gonna get it. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, look at that. Look at that. She bout it. She bout it. It was meant to be. All right. Number 3.
Uh-oh.
Let's see what number 3 is talking about. That's my lucky number, by the way. So,
That's your. Man.
So you know it gotta be lit.
It has to be a good one.
Oh shit. Mama.
What happened?
Truth or dare. Got her.
Oh my gosh.
It's
Just
like that.
off the bat.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna go truth right now. I gotta.
She played it safe.
I'm gonna go truth.
She played it safe.
That's
cool though.
I'm gonna
That's
keep
cool,
it
though.
real with y'all.
All right, there we go. All right, cool. So, truth. If your house caught on fire and you could only save 3 things besides people, what would they be?
This is a great question.
For sure.
Because honestly, okay. I think one of the main things I would save are like old family photos.
Okay.
I think photos are timeless and I think that they need to be preserved.
Yeah.
Especially in the black community.
Well said, for sure.
Family photos is the first one. Second, I don't necessarily have like any kind of like physical thing that is like
You just need it.
like needed or handed down or anything like that I can think of off rip. So I would say, does my computer count?
Yeah, anything.
My computer is my everything.
Okay. So
being
your
an
computer?
engineer, being an artist, being, everything that I am, my computer is like my life.
Yeah.
It has everything
That's
on
where
it.
you get to cooking.
And all of my hard drives.
Okay.
Those are the 3 things I would.
And it correlates to your
say.
passion, so respect.
It really does. That's my life.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah, those are the 3 things.
Hey, lit.
Locked in.
Get locked in like her, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Okay, bet. That's what's
That was
up.
a hard question because I feel like I've never asked that question. I've only
Uh-huh.
heard people ask that, and I've never thought about what actually I would say.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Welcome to the Bummies Not Bums podcast.
There we
Shot
go.
number 2. You up? Let's go, shorty.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, I was about to say she a shooter.
I did play basketball.
Okay.
Ooh.
Tough.
That one should have counted for real.
Ooh.
Dang.
It's all good.
All right.
There you go. Flick of the wrist. Damn.
Ah.
Damn. Thank you, sir.
All right. We gonna be here.
You get in there. You get in there. It's all good. It's all good.
I'm just aiming for that one right there. Man.
Ooh. Come on. You got it. It's almost there. Oh. She getting clumsy now, y'all. She getting clumsy.
Hey, relax. Relax.
You got it.
Oh.
Tough. Hey.
Hey, how does it usually take people a minute to get 3?
You were the longest, so.
You're lying. You're lying.
Nah. Some people have taken it.
I was
Thank you,
about
bro.
to say, ain't no way.
You good. Okay, number 5. Let's see what they talking about. The name of this game is called Solve It. Okay.
Solve it. Oh, I love that.
It's kind of like a riddle. You know, are you good at riddles?
Oh man,
Are you good at riddles?
honestly, like it depends on the riddle.
Okay.
Some riddles I'm like I can figure it out pretty easily. Others like, oh no, I don't understand what you're saying.
I feel like I want to give you a hint for this, but I feel like I don't want to give you a hint. So I'm not going to give you a hint. All right. First, think of the color of the clouds. Next, think of the color of the snow. Now, think of the color of a bright full moon. Now, answer quickly. What do cows drink?
Water.
She is smarty.
I'm smart.
She is smarty. That was partly my fuck up because I stumbled like so much throughout that whole thing.
I was like, is he about to ask this cow question?
Oh, you knew the question?
I've been asked that question.
Okay,
before.
say less. I got another one.
Oh,
I got
he's
another
got
one.
another one. Okay.
What gets wet while drying?
People?
Just think about that. People get wet while drying. I don't think they get wet while they're drying. They're drying
because
off.
I feel like when people sweat, technically, like the water that's inside of them is drying out. That's what I was thinking. But I don't know if that.
Well, I hate to be the bird in bad news. That's not that. No.
I was trying to think outside the box.
All right, you want another answer? Oh, you want another guess? You want another guess?
Ask me one more time.
All right. What gets wet while drying?
A towel, like a paper towel. Yeah. See, all you need to do is ask me one more time.
Okay.
Got that.
Usually when you get it wrong, because you got it wrong, you know, you got to take a shot. But we're sipping on lemonade tonight. So everybody, shots up. Let's go.
Shots up. Shots up.
Okay.
Oh, down.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go. Shot number 3. Let's get it.
Yes. All right. That was a little fun.
We're going to have like a wind effect on that one for the air ball.
Yeah.
Ooh. Tough.
Hey, you see the Sixers game yesterday?
I actually missed it.
It was crazy.
It was a good game?
He was killing them.
Okay.
He was.
Ooh.
You didn't see that.
We all saw it.
You didn't see it. Let me move this mic real quick.
There it is.
It was the mic. It was the
mic's fault, right? It got in the way.
Of my greatness.
For sure. So we're going to get into it. We're going to test your knowledge, okay?
Test my knowledge?
Test your knowledge.
Oh, no.
Test your knowledge on the rap game.
On the rap game? Okay.
Yeah, I got to take my jacket off for this one. It's going to get serious. All right?
I hope it's nothing controversial.
Let's do this. Nah, you good. We're going to play trivia.
Ooh, okay.
All right. Unity is a Grammy Award-winning song by what female MC?
Queen Latifah.
Off her 1993 album,
Queen Latifah.
Black Rain.
Queen Latifah. I knew that one.
You know it's shit, okay?
I knew that one.
Which artist was featured in Terror Squad's hit 2005 song, Lean Back, with Fat Joe? Female MC.
I don't know.
Ooh,
I'm
I thought she was gonna go 3 for 3.
I'm gonna make an educated guess because
What's that? A hypothesis? Is that an
just
educated guess? Right?
an educated guess. Who was popping in 2005 as a female artist?
I mean, don't look at me. Look at yourself. Like, you got it. Which artist was featured in Terror Squad's hit 2005 song?
Lil' Kim?
Lean Back. Take a shot. Take a shot.
Who was it?
Remy Ma.
Remy.
Yeah, can't forget Remy. Shout out to Papoose, you know. You know the vibes. Okay. I feel like this is a really easy one, and you better get it, or I'll be really upset with you. I might have to cancel the interview after.
Hate to see it.
Me too.
Wow.
It's unfortunate, but let's see. Who put their thing down, flipped it, and reversed it while encouraging us to get our freak on in the early 2000s?
You already know who that is, Missy Elliott.
Okay. In a recent interview with Nick Wright, Lil Wayne proclaimed Missy to be his biggest inspiration and in his top 5. Have you seen that interview?
I have not.
Yeah. Some knowledge for you, you know?
Some knowledge for me, thank you.
A little bit of knowledge.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Lil Wayne.
Shout out Lil Wayne. Shout out to Missy. But yeah, let's get back into it. Okay, where'd you get the name Mistress of Rap from?
It really just came to me because Mistress, if for those of you who don't know, is it can mean a term of being a side chick or a side piece.
Okay.
But it can also mean female master. So
I like that one more.
Female master, mistress of rap, female master of rap.
Okay. Respect.
Simple as that.
And when did that come in fruition? Like,
I think right before I went to college, like literally the summer before I went to college.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. So like 2018.
2018.
2018.
And so would you say you started going hard in 2018?
Yeah, I think once I got to college, I went to Howard, by the way, Howard University in Washington, D.C.
Hey.
HU.
For sure. Shout out all the HUs.
Shout out Howard. I think once I got to college was the moment that my confidence started to build as an artist.
Okay.
It was just a new, fresh start going to a HBCU.
Mm-hmm. Because you were so used to a predominantly Caucasian school.
Yeah.
And then transitioning into something like that.
Exactly. Like I didn't grow up around people who looked like me, people who, kind of shared similar history as me, similar backgrounds, you know. So for me to be able to be in that space, it really just gave me the confidence to go out and pursue what I wanted to do.
Dope.
So, and I think that name fit me perfectly.
Yeah.
By my sophomore year, people were calling me more. People were calling me Mistress, just walking to class. So it definitely became me once I got to Howard.
That's what's up. So do you feel like when you first got to Howard, did you feel nervous? Did you feel like what was the energy like towards you, coming into a new environment?
I mean, I was super nervous. I didn't even perform. Like, the first time I performed was months into college. Like, I was too scared. I was, like, just nervous.
Yeah.
I had always been a performer. I went to Performing Arts Conservatory. I grew up in L.A., entertainment capital of the world. You know, like, I wasn't nervous to perform, but I was nervous to perform my own music and things that were coming from me personally and what my mind and my heart wanted to say. So I think for me, just that vulnerability part of it was what made me so nervous to perform in front of people. But once I started doing it, I fell in love with it. I was like, oh my gosh, like that adrenaline rush that I got, that's what I loved the most about it. And just getting to share my own stories and my own thoughts with people.
You said that's what you loved the most about it, was performing?
Yeah.
That's what I love most about it too.
Yeah, performing, it's amazing feeling. And I would say between performing and mixing, those are like the two parts of music that I love, because with mixing, it's like a puzzle to me.
What do you mix out of?
I mean, normally I mix out of Logic, but I know how to use all of the DAWs, so
For real?
you have to.
That's what's up.
You
don't typically hear a lot of female engineers, you know, circulating throughout not only the DMV but global. You know what I'm saying? So
100%.
Shout out to all the female engineers, female entrepreneurs.
Shout out.
All the females pursuing their passion. Shout out to all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to more. For sure.
Love my female engineers.
In your opinion, Miss Moore, why is music important to our society?
It's important for so many reasons. The biggest reason for me is communication. I think music can bring a sense of understanding. Going back to that vulnerable point, artists of any medium are being vulnerable every day making art.
Right.
So I think it's, a way to express yourself, to a form of therapy for people, making it and listening to it. But also, it's, again, a way of communicating with the world in a different way. I think people can get across a lot of things through song that they can't get across just by speaking and just by talking.
Right.
There's a level of emotional attachment to music. I think music can also be the place where people go to for any time in their life. You know, you know how people will often say how there's certain songs that people will remember from their past. Like, I remember listening to this song when this was going on.
Absolutely.
I think it's always just good to recognize that music and sound is everywhere, and that without it, one of our senses is gone. It's lost. Yes, we can speak and talk all the time, but music brings a different level of energy to it.
It's a new dynamic.
And even if you go into the science of it, the vibrations that hit your ears, those are different vibrations, different frequencies going into you, different energies going into you, and feeding your body in different ways. So I think music is important because it makes up a fifth of the senses that we use every day, daily, you know? So it's important in many ways.
You're a very well-spoken individual.
Thank
Everything
you.
you just said, I was in tune with.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's what's up. I think, were you an introvert at some point in your life? And you kind of stepped out of your comfort zone pursuing music?
Honestly, I think I'm more of an introvert now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I was a lot more outgoing and, like, out there in high school, beginning of college. I think the pandemic definitely made me more of an introvert. But I would say it wasn't a bad thing for me. I think that I needed to do some, like, self-reflection. I needed to kind of get into my own, because before I was so busy about everything else that's outside of me.
Yeah.
And now, you know, I've kind of tuned into, okay, what does more want? What do I want? What do I, like, how am I feeling? Do I really need to go out? Do I really need to do this, that, and the third?
Can you hear this?
So for me, I think my introvert stage is right now, right here, right now. But that doesn't take away from me being an artist, going out, performing, doing what I got to do.
I was just about to say that, yeah.
I take it, it's my life. It's important to me. It's my career, my profession. So for me, there's just different sides to it, but right now, definitely cooling.
Hey.
But you gonna see me on the big screens, though. That's where y'all can see me.
Big facts, big facts. That's what's up. Good shit, good shit. So you have any current projects in the works right now at the moment?
Honestly, I have a couple.
Okay.
So I do have an up-and-coming EP with my collective, Afro Soul Sounds. Shout out Afro Soul Sounds.
Yeah.
Shout out Anexus, Precious, and Sefu. I love you.
Yeah.
And then, you know, solo-wise, yes, I'm also working on another project with one of my producers, also went to Howard. Shout out Philly Phil.
Okay.
And then, yeah, working on just trying to release a couple of singles soon. Once I get back to California, I'm going to be doing some visuals.
How long are you going to Cali for?
Until further notice.
Oh, for real? Oh, you moving back out there?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Going back out there. I'll be working at Spotify. So
That's amazing.
yes.
Doing what exactly?
Engineering.
Engineering.
Mixing.
Hey.
Yeah.
That is big.
You
Congratulations.
know, we do everything over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah,
So
that's very
it's
cool.
it's gonna be amazing. I'm really excited. But yeah, lots of big things coming out. So I'm hoping to drop everything this summer.
Okay.
But we'll see what happens. I might, get a stickler about certain things,
I mean, as
how that
creatives,
be.
that's
Yeah,
how it
exactly,
be. You know what I'm saying? Do you have any
I be
good...
wanting to sit on stuff for too long, and people are like...
But sometimes you just got to let it out. You know what I mean?
And that's what I need to work on. And
Yeah.
that's the biggest thing, is just letting things go.
Let it flow.
Literally, a couple of people, I posted my graduation pictures, and people were like, okay, so where's the album?
Yeah.
Okay, so where's the music? And I was
Right.
like, okay, yeah, now that y'all know I have time, y'all.
Well, that lets you know people been watching. You know what I'm saying? People been
Exactly.
supporting you, so...
And I appreciate
good.
all the support. I am blessed to have that support.
Yeah.
It doesn't, I don't take any of that for granted. And to see the support, like just to see how many people really like listen to my music, or will even at the Songbird show, people were saying my lyrics back to me.
That's
like,
a good feeling.
That's such a good feeling. I love that. I
Me too.
love when people can connect with my music.
Yeah.
You know, even if I made the song years ago and I don't like it anymore, people still connect with that.
That comes from here. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
If it connects with somebody, like, that's amazing. Because you can see it in their eyes. They're like so in tune with you.
Yeah.
And you're like, damn, you feeling this way too?
You feeling it?
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. Bet.
Exactly.
That's tough. I fuck with it. More. We're gonna get into current topics. That's cool.
Current topics.
All right, cool.
Current events.
Current topic. And we're not going to talk about no Young Thug, no Gunna.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
Super wild. But we're going to talk about something bigger, something cooler than that. You know what I'm saying? Diddy launches new R&B record label and partners with Motown.
Yes.
Have you heard about that?
I have heard.
Okay. On some real, like, if you take a look back in, because my pops, he's like an OG, so every time we rode around, he was always playing some smooth stuff. You know what I mean? Whether it be Mint Condition, whether it be the Gap Band, whether it be, man, there's a plethora. The Temptations, you know what I'm saying? Or some newer stuff like Eric Benet was cool too, and that's R&B. He played 112. You know, John B. Everybody calls me John B. I'm like, chill. I know, we smooth over here, baby, but relax.
I'm dead.
But but not for sure. So yeah, that happened. What's your opinion on that? How you feel about it?
I think it's great. I think I've never seen, well, you know, Motown, yes, but a current R&B record label I think would be dope. I just want, my curiosity lies with like the artist that he decides to sign.
True.
Also, I feel like, just on a personal note, like, I want to see what he does better as a record label.
Yeah, because he has a lot of flaws.
Yeah. I just feel like, and just with record labels in general recently, like, you know, like, our generation isn't really much for the record labels. At least a lot of the artists I talk to, me as an artist myself, you know, seeing, because we all know what can go on behind the scenes. We all know what can go on when you sign a contract.
Yeah.
So for me, I just want to see record labels do better. And if not do better, change.
Yeah, for sure.
So that is my biggest concern, because my concerns are always for the artists and what they're getting out of it. Because 9 times out of 10, they're not getting what they deserve or everything that they should own. So that is my concern whenever I hear a label or record company, music group.
Right.
So I just want to see what Diddy does with it, and whether, you know, or not he's doing it in an ethical manner.
Facts. Absolutely. I agree 100%. I'm not even gonna capitalize on that because she did it to the T.
You know, I have a lot of love for artists, and I always want to make sure that, you know, artists are educated on what they're getting themselves into, because a lot of times they're not.
Facts. Big facts. I think, like, being like a CEO, like, he would be considered the CEO, I guess, you know, of that. Like, you have to be in a position to, like, you got to think about everybody else aside from yourself. You know what I mean? There's a bigger picture than just you making a bag. You know,
exactly.
You're putting people on this label, you know what I'm saying, to put them on a bigger platform so they can get exposure. That would be my mentality as CEO.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to do anything I can to put them in, like, a good situation. You know what I mean? It's not, I would like to make money along the way, of course. Like, we all want to get the bag, you know what I'm saying? For sure. But nah, it's bigger than that. It's for the passion, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Yeah, and I did read an article on the him creating this record label. He did say, like, quotes, you know, I'm doing this for the passion, you know, to get back that passion I had.
Okay.
And the love for the music, and that's why it's called Love Records,
right.
You know. So, you know, I'm hoping Diddy is gonna prove that to everybody, to his artists, to everybody that's working with him, and to his audience and the people, you know, that have been rocking with him. And he's a Howard man, so I have high standards for him.
Yeah, for sure.
So
come on, Diddy.
Come on, Diddy.
Come on, Mr. Combs.
I'll be watching.
Get it together, man.
Get it together. Let me know if you need some consulting.
No bullshit. You might, sir. All right, now's the part of the segment where we get into the word of the day.
Hey.
Is it the word of the day time?
Word of the day.
Word of the day.
Word of the day.
Today's word of the day is catalyze.
Catalyze?
Catalyze.
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 That sounds like
I'm about
trying to catalyze something. I'm trying to change. I'm trying to make it better. I'm trying to catalyze.
That's exactly what it is. Wait, time out. Did you know
No,
that,
I
man?
didn't know. I just kind of fed
What?
off the whatever.
Off the energy?
Off the energy.
Off the-
like I'm trying to
We're
catalyze.
gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that. The capitalize. I mean, not capitalize. Catalyze. I mean, it's similar. It's similar. You know, we gonna capitalize off of catalyzing because we making big changes.
Big change.
To initiate change is the
Both
definition of
ways.
catalyze. I like that word. I'm gonna use that in a bar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have to now.
How are we going to catalyze a major impact in our society today with this interview? It's a question more so.
I think.
More so.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, don't let me.
I think he was going off on a rhyme.
Hold up.
If you didn't hear him.
Hey, for sure.
You know, that's a great question. But I think we're already doing it, just living in the moment. You know,
Yes.
living in the moment makes change,
Definitely.
creates change. So I ain't got to say nothing else.
Self-explanatory. We're catalyzing in the present.
In the present.
You dig?
You dig?
More. Thank you so much for coming through the
Of
Bummies Not Buns
course.
podcast. Season 2. You are the first episode, Shorty. Yeah. And I'm kind of glad that she's the first episode because she fully embodies what it means to be a bummy.
Gang.
Highly the opposite of a bum.
Highly.
We don't mess with them because they
We
no
don't do
fun.
that. We don't do that.
They just bums. They
Not
get
around
drunk.
here.
They do stupid shit.
If you a bum, gotta go.
Gotta head out.
Gotta go.
Kick them
Sorry
out the
about
door.
that.
You
Can't
ain't
have
invited to the party.
that. You got a wristband? You got a wristband?
No, sir.
Can't get in if you don't have a wristband.
Facts. Big facts. Thank you, more. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Season 2, episode 1 of the Bummies Not Buns podcast. It's been lit. Follow your boy, Jet Bailey, on all social media. Right up over there. Yes. Wait, I'm down here. Damn. Over here. Make sure to follow more. Yes, right there. And we out, man. Peace.
Peace.